So we aren't actually actively playing this.
No.
We took this footage last week when Capcom came by. Yoshinori Ono and his posse came through.
The man himself.
And we captured some footage of some of it's us playing, some of it's those guys playing, and we kind of walked through some of the different modes.
Yep.
One of the first things that jumped out at me about this game, seeing this version of it, is how it says the name of the character every time you hover over. Like, it's really weird.
Excessive.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah. It does make the selection process a little chaotic.
Yeah. So this is a bunch of characters from Street Fighter and a bunch of characters from Tekken, and then Cole and those two Sony cats.
Yeah. So those are Sony specific things. Those the cats are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sony owns the trademark.
Those will not appear in the Xbox version.
Xbox,
there's no Xbox equivalent.
Yeah, Xbox version getting the short end of the stick.
Well, they need to open up the wallet, maybe.
I guess.
Do some of these co-marketing deals.
Yeah.
And then maybe they would have some characters of their own show up in this stuff. But so I've seen this game, I don't know, 3 or 4 times over the course of its development. And it's coming along. Like, seeing this version, it now looks like a full game, but I actually really liked it right out of the box.
Right.
When it didn't have
like a year and a half ago or something,
something
right?
like that. So, it's all in the wait, what?
It's all in the line.
Oh, it's on the line. Okay, I thought you said, oh, it's all in the mind. I was like, is Parappa gonna jump down? Like, what the hell?
There are a lot of kicks and punches going on here.
But the first time they showed it off, it had, like, 4 characters in it. It didn't have most of the systems in place and stuff. This kind of combo series that right there that lead. Oh no, I mean that's not it. But there's a combo that leads to a tag.
That's the one.
That right there.
It's called the cross rush.
Yeah, that was not in. So it mostly just played like a version of Street Fighter 4 that someone had turned on. Like, just if the hit connects, then it hits.
Right.
Like, just let it juggle.
Like, hearing you talk about it back then made it sound like it was kind of exploitable.
It definitely seemed like, I mean, obviously, they hadn't really been thinking about balance or any of that sort of stuff. It was just a matter of, like, getting some of the, it was a game that was very much in development.
Right.
So yeah, some of the juggles seemed like they were going a little far. It seems like they have figured out how to rein some of that in, but it still feels pretty different than Street Fighter 4, and it's still, like, to me, like, back then it felt like you would put in, like, a SNES copy of Street Fighter 2 into a Game Genie and just turn on, just like whatever ridiculous, like, all right, you can do this in the air, and then these hit in the air, and go from there. Now, there's a little more logic and stuff to the way it behaves.
Right. This is me and you playing right now.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember the heady days of last week.
I barely remember yesterday at this point.
Yeah.
So it was like kind of a lost weekend.
This is me totally not remembering how to play martial law at all.
Well, it's one of the things that, I mean, the Tekken characters have some of the things that they always had, and a lot of changes have been made. They don't have the 10-string combos.
Right. But some of the combos, like
some of the combos,
specifically the Kazuya and Heihachi, like
1, 1, 2.
Yeah, like the square triangle combo that's in there.
And they've made the light and medium punching. I mean, it's a 6-button game. They've made the light and medium buttons for the Tekken characters behave similarly to those 4 buttons from Tekken. So you can kind of get some of those combos off that way.
But the special moves are more Street Fighter style, right?
They are, yeah. But Tekken certainly had Dragon Punch motion sort of stuff.
But there were a lot of like hit 2 buttons at the same time to do moves and stuff like that.
So like with Law, you would hit both kicks and you would do that flip.
I just now remembered that. I wish I had remembered that while we were playing this match.
There's a throw. So you see wall bounces. It has EX moves like Street Fighter 4, where you do the special move with 2 buttons, and you'll use some meter to do that.
Right.
And you'll see some of those EX moves cause wall bounces, which then you can theoretically tag cancel out of some of that stuff and keep a combo going that way, or it seems like a game that has options.
Yeah. Although that cross rush, I mean, what is it? It's light, medium, 2 heavies.
Yeah, light, medium, heavy,
Like,
heavy.
every character has that.
Yeah,
and it's pretty easy.
And it
to
ends
pull
with
off.
a tag, but it also is like it's super easy. Like I keep pulling it off by mistake.
Like that.
Because I'm just like mashing.
I think
Yeah,
that was it. Yeah, like that was me doing that, and like I'm not good at fighting games, or not very good, and yet it was pretty easy to pull that off.
There's another bit there. You can charge up your each character has one move that is chargeable. So in that case, you would hold down the button basically when doing the move, and Guile will start to charge. As soon as you get the lightning bolt, that's a level 2 version of the move, and then if you hold it down, it eventually goes into the super, and it doesn't burn any meter at all if you do a charged super.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. But you can also just do supers using 2 bars of your meter. And I guess there's a tag super also that you can do. So you see Cole is glowing right now. That is the gem system in effect. And I think the gem system seems kind of cool. So there you see Guile charging up a sonic boom.
Yeah, it seems like it's usually the projectile if the character has a projectile.
Right.
That gets the charge. Yeah, I think the gem system sounds neat. Like I don't know that the tournament crowd is sold on it necessarily.
They're not. But it's interesting and doesn't seem like it's anything. It doesn't look like there's going to be any one gem that's just like this is the magic gem that makes you win.
Yeah.
Because they all have specific requirements before they will proc.
Right.
So it'd be stuff like if you